that fly around all the time, on vehicles in outer space, I guess you could call it, or in the Star Wars galaxy, or wherever we are. But yeah, it's fantastic.
What was it?
Did you have a chance at all to watch the impeachment hearings?
No.
Do you care about it, or what do you think?
Yeah, I heard I don't care, I really don't care. I've heard way too much already, Yeah, I want it to be over with.
Amelia, on your left, on the end here.
This is what is good about America. That, it doesn't matter who you are, you have to go by the book. I always tell my kids, everything has consequences, and everything you said, it has consequences. I had the pleasure to produce 6 different presidents, 42 events in the White House. And something, they all have good things and bad things. So I hope everything goes well, that, we don't find nothing, because, I think it will be a down for a lot of people. And realistic, something, I think the good thing about this country, every 4 years we change, if it's not good, we change a new president. So pay attention whatever any of the candidates said, because most of the time they lie and they're not going to do what they're supposed to do, especially the Latino community.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Un placer. Gracias. Todo bien.
It absolutely is. Well, yeah, as a Canadian, seeing this and sort of witnessing it a bit secondhand, it still does affect me, even though I'm not from this country. But just to also compare, what's going on in Canada versus here, it's I just wish that, this country shared a lot of the values that I feel like we see in Canada, even though Canada does have a lot to grow as well. But
Well, one quick question, we're actually asking about the impeachment process. Have you been watching it at all?
I've been very busy today. I read the New York Times, and I find out, hopefully, what's happening. So, I try to just read the New York Times so I don't have other people, telling me what I'm supposed to think and feel. I just read the news. So,
Have you watched it?
We have not been around a television all day. I keep up with that. Like New York Times sends a brief every morning, and so I'll sort of skim that. But all that stuff is there's just so many things that are happening every day that move so quickly and also move so slow. I don't even know if you aren't busy, how you keep up with it.
Sure, I guess what I'd like to see more than anything else in the world is look. Folks can like and dislike anybody. You can have life as it is. Why don't we get around to fixing some of the health care for some of these people that need it? Some of these elderly people, take away the decision. They got to stop worrying about what they're going to do in what week of the month that they're going to be able to buy groceries. Or either buy their medicine and stuff like that. Let's take care of stuff like that. Let's get about the people's business instead of who you want to get even with or what you want to. Look, politics has always been that way. That's the reason why we don't ever get into it, because it never leads to it never leads anywhere. It just always continues this vicious cycle.
It's just a fight. It's always a fight. That's all it ever is.
Lots of NPR. That's what I was listening to this morning.
Really?
Lots of exciting stuff happening in our government.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. The impeachment proceedings been on air all day long.
They have.
Have you been listening to them?
I have, and I'm not sure that's the best pump up before the red carpet. But I like to stay informed, and it's the first time that I've had mixed emotions. It's like a yay.
Okay.
Which I've never had before. It's either a yay or a no, and I'm just I don't even know. This country is really needs to figure its stuff out real quick. So that's